Welcome to an episode of Beards and Glasses, our final episode, our Final Fantasy episode. We're here to talk mostly about, Final Fantasy XV, because it came out and stuff. And also, I'm Nick.
I'm Thad.
And we have beards, and he has glasses, and I wear sunglasses, and beards and glasses,
Sometimes they're really cool like that. It's almost like we purposely named the show that way, so...
Purposely.
Porpoisely.
This episode's about dolphins. Please
no. That would be a terrifying episode. Please stop.
We are only going to talk in dolphin speech. It's going to be violent. Alright, so, a lot of major things happened for a game that was announced 10 years ago. Some of you may remember that it was originally called Final Fantasy XIII Versus. And then it dropped off the face of the earth.
For about 4 years.
And they were like, we're working on it. No, we're totally working on it. They weren't working on it.
No, they weren't. No.
But it did get a title change. What was that?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Got a title change 2 years ago to Final Fantasy XV. We got a dickload of information at the Uncovered event, which was 2 days ago. Because I watched it yesterday. And it happened the day before that. So yeah, 2 days ago on today's Saturday.
March 30th.
Yes.
No, March 31st.
Yeah. Happened on the 31st, which was a Thursday.
Yes.
Okay. 31st on Thursday was the Uncovered event. Greg and Tim from Kind of Funny hosted it, which
was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
I'm not a big fan of it. I love everybody. I like Kind of Funny as a collection, but separately they're like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Fruit good, cake great, fruit cake, nasty crap. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, I really liked the event. I like everything that played out.
Mm-hmm. I like that Square Enix is kind of taking a page from Nintendo.
Yeah.
And is doing, or even Bethesda, hosting their own event.
Yeah.
Kind of having this coming out party for this game. And we have there's so much stuff to go over. But we're going to start off with kind of our thoughts about the event itself. Mm-hmm. I think it was a cool idea. You thought it was a cool idea.
Definitely. I thought, like I said, the idea of it was cool. Having a whole thing, streaming it through Twitch, and having a lot of big names there. Including the father of Final Fantasy, which was the first uncovering there. Mm-hmm. He came out, talked for a quick second in Japanese. So if you don't understand Japanese, it's cool because it was written in English behind him.
Mm-hmm. The first music director.
Yep.
The first he showed up on screen, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. He directed all the way through
6.
That's right. Yep. And then he consulted.
Yeah, he consulted from 7 to 13.
That's right. And then he
What?
Then he did the 2 albums.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of them. I owned the first one, and it was fantastic because you got all the Final Fantasy music that was how it was supposed to be originally.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we got the composer for this one was there.
Yeah, the composer for this one was there. Plus, another big thing was that there's licensed music now. Yeah. And Florence and the Machine actually did a cover
of Stand By Me.
Stand By Me for this with the director of the current game.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, so it was really good. It's really good. I would buy that album.
Oh, definitely. I heard it and I was like, is this Stand By Me? And I was like, who is it? And then finally at the end they're like, it's Florence and the Machine. It's oh, that's really cool. I
like Florence and the Machine.
Yeah,
she's really good.
Yeah,
she's fucking good.
Yeah, she's got an amazing voice.
She got pipes.
My girl got pipes. There's that, and she was talking about working with the whole team of musicians, the orchestra, and so on and so on for it, and they did a fantastic job as always. And she was talking about how there's a lot of classical music in video games, which I think is really cool because video games are an art. They're an art form in and of themselves. And having classical music behind it, I don't know, seems to draw in more, and it gives so much more emotion to it and whatnot than just like, I don't know, using strictly licensed music for it.
Yeah, I mean, like the fact that the director did like helped write the cover,
right?
Like itself, like that speaks volumes because they want to stick with a certain like theme, like a certain sound with this, and I thought it was cool.
Oh yeah,
like it's damn cool.
It was spot on, if you will. There was that.
I thought it was a good event.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I thought like even though I wasn't too fond of like the hosting and like all that other stuff, I liked the way it was set up. I liked that there was like these 15 things that we uncovered, and
there was 14, and then a surprise 15th, which no one saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I really like the way it was all set up. Like, a lot of the talking points and whatnot were like really cheesy. How they transistors, twisted transistors. How they transitioned from point to point was like really cheesy, but like it was, it was like really in tune with like a lot of the Final Fantasy games and different animes and stuff like that, like how things worked, which was kind of cool. Yeah,
and I mean, as like a couple of the hosts, Tim, he pointed out like, oh, there's Final Fantasy 13 music in this.
Yep.
It's like, okay, that's cool, but like he probably didn't know that off the top of his head,
right?
Especially for someone who talks so much shit about 13.
Yeah,
like he does on the fucking show. I was like, get over yourself. So that was cool. So we both agree it was a good event. Good, definitely. Good for Square Enix. Good for the game. Good for video games.
Yeah, it was very well done, and I think, like with Nintendo doing it, Bethesda doing it, now Final Fantasy doing it, I think we'll start seeing a lot more of these events for major games that have like been in the works for a long time and blah blah blah.
Definitely, and I think that with how well this was received, and like, I mean, it had like 75,000 concurrents on Twitch.
Did it really?
Wow. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I mean, that's 75,000 fans. I mean, I'm sure Square Enix looked at those numbers and was like, we sold all those people, now we just need to sell
everyone else.
Yeah, which I'm sure that there's a lot of people who like, I would say like roughly there's over 1 million views on their Vidoc on Twitch.
Does it? Nice.
So I'm assuming that there's, I mean, that's like, it was like 1.2 million. So there's all those fans that are buying it there.
Yep.
And then all the fans I couldn't watch.
Like, I watched the next day. So, and then you had a room with 2,000 people in it that
were watching live.
Yeah. They were like sitting there watching this happen. Yeah. So, like, tack that on top of everything else.
And I could see Square Enix doing stuff like this in the future.
Oh, definitely.
As well. I mean, for a game like Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe.
If there's a Kingdom Hearts 3 event, I will literally quit my job to watch it.
But would you quit your job to travel to the event?
Oh, yeah.
You know the tickets for the 15 a covered event were free.
What?
Yeah.
Some nerds were just like, yeah, I got this ticket for you. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll go to that.
Yeah, no, it was completely free.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would buy a plane ticket in a fucking heartbeat for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. That's some real fan service there.
I would just, see ya. You can't leave. Ha ha ha. Sells car and leaves. Oh, damn it. Yeah, no, I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 is the next big one, next big game that they've been working on, so I think we'll see something like that pop up in the future.
I hope so. And plus, we've seen a lot of things at other game conferences with Square Enix where they, like, you know, really, like, swing for the fences with
but, like,
their showing and whatnot.
Like, when we went to PAX East last year, they had, like, the complete reveal for, like, Heaven's Ward.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And we were, like, the first ones, like, play with it, see it, like, be a part of the conference, and, like, that was super cool. Really cool.
Oh, I found this stuff from a friend of ours. One of the guys who was working the line for Type 0 at PAX East, which myself and our friend Logan, we stood in that line for 2 hours to play the demo, but one of the guys working it is actually one of the higher ups in the, like, I think it's like HR or like personal works department for Square Enix.
Okay.
It wasn't just like we'll hire somebody to like stand there. Like, no, he like legitimately works higher up in the company. And we were like,
public
relations.
Shit, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
sweet.
That.
Yeah.
So it's cool that like Square Enix really like make sure their fans get things back, because like you give so much to us and we give back to you.
Yeah, definitely. That's nice. And so moving on from that, we're gonna move on to what we thought was the most exciting thing that happened in this.
I definitely want to hear what you got in mind, because we've been talking about this game for a while.
Yeah. The most exciting thing about this game, and before I say what my most exciting thing is there's 5 main things that I wrote down, and we'll get into them all individually. But first, I want to
quick over.
Yeah, quick over. There's an iOS game coming. It's an arcade game in the game, but also an arcade game out of the game for your phone.
Yep. And it's not just iOS, it's also on Android and Windows.
Yeah. I put iOS just because I have an iPhone and...
I have an iPhone.
Yeah. So...
Just so you guys know.
Yeah, so you guys know it's a mobile game. There's also a demo that's already out. It's called Platinum Demo.
Yep.
It's really fun. We both played it. We both beat it.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. And then a anime miniseries, 5 episodes, right?
Yep. And the first episode is available right now to watch, which... We'll get into that as well.
Yep. And then a movie, a full-length CGI movie.
Yep, which is... starts with a G. I know, I meant to say, we gotta write that down.
Starts with, it's like...
You look real stupid at something.
Like Glavale or something like that?
No.
Gala something? There's a...
It's something really Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I want to say Glandriel, and that's not right. That is Lord of the Rings.
No, I'll say now.
Move. We're doing some Googling real quick because we look stupid because we totally forgot what the name.
Kingsglaive.
Kingsglaive. Final Fantasy XV Kingsglaive is
the name of the movie, which
looks super awesome.
The voice actors in it are amazing.
And we'll have to get into that in a minute because we're still doing an overview.
Yep, and then the last big thing that they announced was obviously the game.
Yeah.
Which is indeed, for real, coming out this year.
For realsies. Has an official release date. We have box art. We have special editions. We got everything. It's like for real.
Yeah. So my favorite thing, the one thing that has me most excited for this game, 100%. The movie.
The
movie.
Nice.
The movie is what I'm like. Outside, I mean, the game I expect is going to be amazing.
Right.
I don't have any expectations. I don't have any like.
I don't have any expectations at all.
I mean, like I have high expectations, and they're going to deliver because this game has been in development for 10 years. So,
and it just looks.
And the fact that they're treating it with like such like they are literally balling out.
Yeah.
Like making everything for this.
Like they put it on a pedestal, put like a red velvet thing over it, threw it off, and popped 2 bottles of champagne next to it. Like, we're here, and it's gonna be dope.
Yeah. So I'm excited for the movie because I liked Advent Children.
Advent Children was so good. It was so good.
And that was really fan servicey. And I think the movie will be great because you'll also get backstory. It's canon to the game.
Yeah, it's canon, and they said happening during the game.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be like the first. What was it? What did they say? It was like the part of the first sequence of the game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So like that's really cool that like because obviously the game's going to be focused around Noctis and his group, and Kingsglaive is all about
Noctis' dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad and what's going on with him. Some stuff that's going on with Luna.
Which is another character in the game.
Yeah. Luna is like Noctis's love interest, and the whole reason they're traveling was to go to their wedding, and then shit popped off.
Yeah. So, I'm really excited for the movie. How about you?
I can dig that. I did not expect you to say the movie. I had no idea what you were going to say, but I didn't expect you to say the movie. Which, it does look fucking dope. I'm really excited for it.
As soon as I saw the voice acting cast, I was like...
Spot on. The thing I'm most excited about... This just kind of really tickled me when I saw it. It was at the very end of the second trailer they showed for the game. It like went to black, and then it said, "Are you ready, guys?" or something like that. Like one of the guys in the game said it. And the car is driving down the road, and like the back end opens up, and wings fold out, and it like takes off from the ground. Because I've been wondering, like, you know, what are the airships going to look like in this game? Because every Final Fantasy has airships. Your car is the airship. And I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. It just like really tickled me when I saw that. So, but I think the thing that excites me the most is how much there is to explore, and like how many little things there's going to be to like, like we're going to be seeing from at least a month or two. How many like, oh, we found another secret in the game. Here's another thing. If you did this, this, and this, it lets you do this. I think I'm really excited to see like how expansive it is to be able to do all of those things.
Like there's games in this game,
right? There's games in this game that then go outside of that game to another game
to be its own game,
right?
So I mean, so pretty much you're excited for the game itself.
Yeah, I'm
like mostly just excited just to explore,
to really dig into it, because I'm sure the story's going to be awesome. But like, I'm really excited to get my hands like on it and get in it.
Now, this is kind of retracting a little bit. This is getting a little bit off topic.
All right.
I wanted to spit this at you to see if the game was something. I meant to talk to you about this earlier. This game, you're excited to explore. Very big, massive game.
Right.
The last very big, massive game you played that you were really excited for, Fallout 4. And how many hours did you end up putting into it?
That... It wasn't anything to do with Fallout, because I'm already going back to it. And also I've been playing Dark Souls, which is fairly expansive. That was a lot of life shit happening that I was like, and I'm going to binge watch every show I've ever wanted to watch. So, yeah, I definitely didn't put as much time into Fallout as I wanted to, which every time I pick it up, I'll dump like 10 hours in it, but like...
Fair enough.
I have to like pick it back up.
I mean, I was just curious.
Yeah. I thought the same thing too, because every time I look at Fallout, I'm like, God damn it, I meant to put so much more time in that. But no, because there's nothing else coming out around that time that I care about.
That we know of yet.
Let's be honest, I care about Final Fantasy 15, or Dark Souls 3, Final Fantasy 15, and then Kingdom Hearts 3.
You care about one more game. I know, Horizon.
Oh shit, I forgot it's coming out this year.
Everyone keeps forgetting about Horizon.
Has it got a release date yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Just fall 2016.
If it hits, like, fingers crossed, August. No. So that way I can knock it out before 15 comes out.
I want it in November. So I can get a break from 15.
Okay. I can see that.
So I can play 15 all of October. And, like, be so burnt out. And, like, have almost everything done that I can by that point. That way I have, like, something to, like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll play it so much I'll hate it. And
the other thing is, Zelda Wii U is coming out this year, and I'm definitely going to pick that up. So, fingers crossed they don't come out around the same time, because I'll be fucking pissed.
Nintendo will do whatever Nintendo wants.
Yeah, it's
they don't
true.
care about anybody else.
They're like, we're running the competition. Well, here's the deal. I need you to be in the competition to schedule shit better, because you're fucking me.
Yeah. But let's break down each one of these one by one.
Yeah.
So we got the mobile game, demo, miniseries, movie game.
Yep.
We'll start with the mobile game.
Okay.
Looked cool.
Definitely.
What was it? Justice Monsters 5.
Justice Monsters 5. Which is really interesting. I know it's little, but it like opens up the world more. Like, this is their favorite game. They were so stoked when they walked into that cafe. It's the 5th one in that series.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just one of those things that I think is kind of cool. Like, it's one of those things the guys might have grown up playing and, develops their characters a little bit more. Yeah,
definitely. I completely agree. To, like, see that in game and then have to come back out of game and be able to, like, kind of just, like, still be a part of the Final Fantasy 15 universe. So that's kind of cool. I liked it.
Definitely. And, it's a pinball game.
Yeah, just a pinball arcade.
Yeah, it's like a pinballer game, but it's not your average pinballer game. It's not like, Space Pinball that was downloaded on every version of Windows, whatever.
Oh, yeah, Space Invader Pinball.
Yeah, Space Invader Pinball. It's not just your regular, like, thing. there's like boss fights in it. There's like all these monsters. You're doing damage to them. Like you're playing a Final Fantasy pinball essentially inside of a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for that. I think it'll be really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I wonder if it's going to be free or if it's going to cost anything.
In-app purchases.
Hey, I forgot about it. Oh, you want to fight Bahamut? $20.
Good luck.
Fucking in-app purchases.
Yeah, that's how it's going to make its money.
Yeah, it is.
And then we have the demo, which we've both played and beat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't think there's really that much spoilery stuff in it.
Not really. They pretty much showed everything in the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, you collect crystals, you unlock portals.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, you get to this dream sequence and you fight a big boss thing.
Yeah, Iron.
Yeah, I don't know.
Iron something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It was like Iron Golem or something along those lines.
Yeah. They look like the things from Final Fantasy XIV. You
played more than I did.
Magitech guys. I can't remember what they're called.
The Magitech guys.
Yeah.
I know, it's Super Final Fantasy guys.
Yeah.
It's free. Download it. You kind of have to dig around in the PlayStation Store to find it. If you're going to the PlayStation Store, Xbox Live, I don't know. The whole system is fucking Windows 8, and that's annoying.
It's true.
But
that is annoying.
Yeah. The demo is really cool. It's free, like I said, but it's fighting and gameplay style of Kingdom Hearts with the boss difficulty of Dark Souls, because you don't level up in the demo. You collect crystals. I got 363 by the end of it. I think you did get all of them. I don't think I got all of them. I think I skipped a few because I was like, fuck it. I got all but one because...
Was it the one when you went down that slide in the very beginning?
No, I got those.
Oh, I did. I missed one there.
No, the one I missed was when you're in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
I was climbing the thing, and I bumped a block, and it knocked over an entire wall, which then eliminated a platform for me to jump onto to get to a crystal. Mm. I tried everything. I tried rolling one back up there, jumping on a bottle cap, like fucking everything to get that last crystal.
Did you get all the ones from around the room, too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I went, did you go into, the secret bookshelf areas and whatnot?
Yeah.
I, dug everywhere.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I spent so much time, just driving around.
Yeah, I turned into every color car while I was in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I changed the weather and time and blah, blah, blah while I was in there. Which, let's be honest, every time there was a weather change, I was like, Sunny. I was like, no, I don't want to be standing in the rain at night. But there's secret weapons to unlock in it. There's the soundtrack's cool with it. The little dude with you, which you don't learn his name until the end, which is Carbuncle, but like every other Final Fantasy, you can change the name of the character. And if you beat it, Carbuncle is available to you in Final Fantasy XV.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I'm glad that you agreed with me. The first thing I did, I downloaded it the second it was available, and I beat it 5 hours later.
Yep.
Because I just played it straight. I'm glad that you agree with me when I thought... My immediate reaction was this is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah. For sure. There was no way around it. As it panned back and went over his shoulder and I started walking, I immediately hit dodge roll and I was like, oh, this is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wow, this is they literally took a page out of Kingdom Hearts book and was like, Final Fantasy now. Which,
as we all know, I fucking feed off Kingdom Hearts. So
Kingdom
Hearts. I lights off, hood up.
Head pressed against TV.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the demo. I also really enjoyed the way the combat system worked in it.
I figured you would.
Which, yeah, but I was doing combos. I was switching weapon combos.
Yeah.
So I'd go from the regular sword to your squeaky hammer to your magic. And
I literally only used the squeaky hammer.
Really?
The entire time.
Did you get the other squeaky hammer?
The one was the third or fourth level. It was after the dining room.
Yeah, it's the one that was in the square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
Did you get Meteorite?
No, I didn't get Meteorite.
It was sweet. And so you know how in the demo each magic you get is like a childish version of your regular magic moves in Final Fantasies. So instead of fire or fire or all that stuff, it was fireworks. So you like throw a little thing, fireworks happen. So for Meteorite, instead of like raining meteors from the sky, it like throws out and like pops these balls of light. They're like these orange balls of light, but it is a massive area and it just clears everything around you.
I skipped through a lot of that stuff. I just wanted to beat it as fast as possible.
I wanted to find everything in it. That was like, as soon as I started, that was my goal. Let's find everything.
I did want to find everything as well, but I was like, I hit a certain point and I was like, I spent like almost 2 hours in the fucking dining room.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I was driving around.
The first thing, tell me if this is the first thing you did. I got in the car, went forward, saw which one was the brake, and like hit it.
Started drifting. Yeah.
I was just spinning around a table leg for a while.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Fuck yeah.
So both enjoyed the demo, which we've had hands on. Third actually is the anime series. I haven't watched episode 1 yet.
No?
No.
I thought you said you did.
No, I have it favorited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Watch out. You have to find the version that has subtitles, because it is in Japanese.
It's on YouTube.
I know.
Yeah, with subtitles.
I went on YouTube and, like, I couldn't find, like, Square Enix's version of it, and I found a fucking list of everyone else's, so I had to find the one that had subtitles, because the rest of them were just straight Jap.
No, I have Square Enix's favorited on my computer.
Do you? Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Oh, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
I follow them on everything else.
Yeah. No, I found that. Was it good?
It's actually really good. It's shorter than your average anime. It's only 12 minutes.
So 5 12-minute episodes, essentially?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's not too bad.
Yeah,
it can fill an hour of your time.
Yeah, yeah. It really gives you an insight to each character. To, like, who they are, how they act, why they do the things they do.
Okay.
And it also, for that first episode at least, it gave you a lot of like hints as to what's going on with Noctis and his family and things like that. But like, if you like anime, you'll like this.
I like the art style.
Yeah.
I like the art style. I mean, I did notice that. I think I started watching it. I don't think I finished it. Because I found it, like I said, I was subtitled and I was sleepy.
Ah, yeah. Sleepy and reading doesn't work out too well.
Yeah, I was like... but I didn't know it was 12 minutes. Yep. I didn't even notice. So I probably did. I don't remember if I watched it or not. I know I went to the page, favorited the page, and the movie started, or the video started playing.
Yep.
Just on auto, and I was like, okay. I don't remember if I watched anything or not. I think I watched like the intro to it.
Okay.
At the very least. But I like the art style. Either way.
Me too. I think they did a really nice job. It's called Brotherhood Final Fantasy for whenever you guys decide to look it up. And it's pretty much just following Noctis and the bros.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for that stuff.
Hell yeah.
But it looks good. Miniseries looks cool. Next up is the movie.
Go for it. Lay it on me.
Kingsglaive looks like fucking awesome. Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Is was he like who's he playing? Young.
It starts with an N. He's playing like one of the top knights, but glaives of the Kingsglaive.
Yeah. Who's playing the king? I can't remember. Sean Beam. Yep.
Sean Beam.
And Lindsay or
no.
What's
Lena.
Lena. There it goes.
Lena. I forget her last name.
Yeah, it starts with an N.
Does it?
Yeah.
Apparently she's in a lot of things, and I have no idea who she is.
I looked up her on IMDb. She's like in every anime.
Really?
You've ever
Then I probably know exactly who she is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is this person from that anime? Oh, yeah. Just like the dude who plays Edward in Full Metal.
Yeah.
Who's in everything. Ronnie Pops, well, she took everything. Good on myself. I saw Sean Beam, and I always forget what his actual name is because he will forever be Boromir to me.
Boromir, no!
I saw him and I was like, oh, he's gonna die. He'd take like 3 arrows to the chest and be like, Frodo, I'm sorry, man.
Frodo, you're a bitch.
Let's be honest, Frodo was a bitch.
Frodo was a bitch.
But, I mean, he is actually a really good actor. So, and he has that kingly voice to him. Also, everybody, like, so far, 2 of the 3 main characters they showed have an English accent. And then there's Aaron Paul. Who's
like, science, bitch!
Like, he's a great actor, don't get me wrong, but his voice sounds like they straight up dug him out of a hole somewhere near New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Like on the border of, like, Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's like...
So like, I don't know,
or New York.
guy.
New York and New Jersey. Pennsylvania doesn't border New Jersey.
It does in my world. 'Cause I don't know geography. Yeah, Texas is right next to Washington.
They're close. You can just a quick drive down I-86.
What? It's like, okay, I'm gonna get really off topic. Never mind. But yeah, the movie actually looks really, really good. Like, then not that I expect it to look shitty, but like the story behind it looks good.
The CGI looks amazing. Square Enix it's in-house in-house made.
Is it nice?
Mm-hmm. I think there's a publisher with it or another studio that helped them do it. Yeah. But I mean, it was all pretty much done by them.
That's awesome.
Character models and all that other main bullshit was made by them.
Okay. And of course, it's completely crystal focused. And they said the king has the last crystal in the entire world for this. So, which I thought was interesting because they definitely showed a crystal city in the gameplay trailer.
They definitely did.
There is like a city built around like a crystal crater.
Well, maybe it's a secret.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe the king doesn't know about it.
Could be, because it is out in the wild. And there was also that giant crystal that they just like panned around for a while. So maybe this crystal is a specific crystal that I don't know.
I don't know. Square Enix and their crystals.
Dude, they're all about crystals. Crystals mean everything.
That's all like Final Fantasy XIV is about.
Is it really?
Like,
oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, Heidelin. Yeah, Heidelin.
Mm.
She's like the life crystal. And then you have the dark crystal.
Dark crystal?
I'm like, okay, Square Enix. Enough with your life and death getting crystals.
Life and death.
No, that's how the movie, that's how that game, how Final Fantasy XIV opens up.
Is it really?
Is life, death. And it's Heideland and you're like floating and there's like rock crystals in front of you and it's talking to you.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And then he's just like falling through light and then he's like, I'm in a wagon. Where am I?
Yep. I'm glad you remembered something from that.
I remember like not much. I remember bits and pieces of the story, but I definitely remember like the way like certain places were laid out and how to get to things and stuff like that.
I could walk through Udall in my sleep.
Look at Udall.
Raban. Anyway, so that's kind of
the movie.
Yeah, that's the movie, and then we have the game, which
that's gonna be fucking hype.
Yeah,
it's gonna be amazing. I'm super looking forward to it. Honestly, like I've been waiting for this since Versus 13, and to know that it has like free roam fighting combat system is like one of the best things in the world to me, because we are way past needing turn-based. Like,
for the love of God, if I see one more Final Fantasy fanboy come out and
it's not turn-based.
It's not a real Final Fantasy game.
The reason it was turn-based is because they didn't have the technology to make an expansive game with that fighting style in the fucking 80s.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stuck. And when they got to a point where they're like, we don't need to do that anymore, they didn't. And the worst part is, they couldn't just immediately switch. They had to make the fighting system for 13, which was...
the ATV.
Yeah, it's kind of turn-based, it's kind of real. And it's like, we literally had to transition these people like they were going through a political change.
Yeah.
We're from communism to democracy.
That is kind of a good way to put it. I mean, I never really thought about it like that, but like, that's exactly how it is.
Yeah, like there was, if you did a dramatic change, people would be like, nope, nope, not playing it anymore.
I honestly, I don't care. Anyone says most of these Final Fantasy games are so linear anyway.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are. There's a lot of things.
If you follow the main story, it's very, very linear. Mm. Like, if that's all you do, it's a linear game.
Mm. It's like, I mean, most of Square Enix games are like that. for instance, they gave me one of the trophies in the Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Beat the game in under 15 hours. I did in 8 without changing any weapons. Like, if you want to run through the games, you can run through the games, and it is very linear. However, most of the games, at least for Final Fantasy, they give you free roam. Like, if you want to go somewhere else, you can. You don't have to, but you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I think the big thing with Final Fantasy is like the fact that this is the first game that's like the free open combat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the first Final Fantasy that's like doing it right.
Yeah.
How they've been doing Kingdom Hearts right for very long.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of free roam combat is my favorite kind of combat.
Yeah, same here. Because IRL, you wouldn't be like, okay, your turn. Like, give me good. Alright, my turn. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, with that, I love the auto-dodging.
Yeah.
Because, like, I tried doing my classic, roll away, like, do that, and it's like, your movements are a little slower. If you hold down square to do the auto-dodging, he just, like, as it's coming in, like, woof, dodges through it. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Can someone tell the people at, From Software to do that for Dark Souls? Because I die a lot.
No, that's probably the difficulty of the game. And then are we moving on to the third topic right now? Are we good with this? Is this good? Is this good?
Super zoomed in on an iPad right now.
Yeah. We're using an iPad behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
No, you can't see it. No, you can't see it.
No.
It was a little bit on camera, but now it's not at all. So yeah, game, we're both really looking forward to it. Again.
Yeah, super looking forward to it. Oh yeah, we have that in the next section. Was there anything about what we saw in the new trailers and bits of gameplay that like made you really stoked, or like
chocobo drifting?
Okay, as I was saying it, I was like, dude, chocobo drifting was sweet.
Yeah, chocobo drifting, that's pretty much like, I was like, sweet, I'm sold. I was sold before the chocobo drifting, and the chocobo drifting made me pre-order the $270 deluxe ultimate deluxe.
Just like, well, hold on, you're telling me I can ride these chickens and they can drift?
Chalk me up for $1,000, sir.
I'm gonna be popping off so many fucking Fast and Furious lines. Bullshit asshole, no one likes tunics. I love the music for the chocobos. It's just so happy and fun.
And it gets kind of annoying after a while, but you're okay with it.
You're okay with it haunting your dreams.
Yeah.
With cold sweats.
Just, chocobos. Drifting. I had a dream, guys. No, that was real life.
Oh my god. And one other thing. There was a massive fucking yacht.
Oh yeah.
For the water, because we'd seen a lot of ground travel, and at the end it was like, here's also your water travel and your air travel. So I think they really thought this game through.
I mean, they had 10 years to nail it, so
that game's gonna come out and they're gonna be like, fuck, we forgot something. Recall all the games. Yeah, I got nothing else for how awesome this game's gonna be.
Yeah, nothing else right now. So I mean, that was pretty much that topic.
Yeah, it was.
That was pretty much that led into that. So I mean, this is kind of like, we're gonna wind down now. We're gonna kind of like wrap up some of our thoughts, and like I said, we're probably gonna put a link to the trailers, a link to where you can find everything out for Final Fantasy 15. I mean, you can go on any gaming website, IGN, GameSpot, Kotaku.
Hell, you can even go on PlayStation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They have stuff for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you go straight to Square Enix, that's like all that's posted all over their stuff right now.
Yep. And on screen right now, I'll probably put the release date, which is this year.
Yep. September. I was hoping you'd say 30th.
No.
It's September 30th.
No, I was following you, but I was like letting you struggle.
Like I haven't been fucking struggling my brains out playing Anyway, September 30th, this year, 2016, we're finally getting it. It was announced 10 years ago, and it's finally coming out. I expect it to get amazing reviews and be an amazing game, but so help me God, if it's not, I'm going to be fucking furious.
I see this game being a 10 out of 10.
I could totally see it being a 10
Pretty much everybody's charts.
On everybody except for IGN's. They're going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Too much exploration. Too many chocobos.
Too much drifting.
Too much drifting.
Like, the thing is like, it'll probably deserve 10 out of 10s, but like they'll give it like 8s.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, yeah, but like the driving mechanic in the game.
Yeah, they'll give it something fucking stupid that doesn't actually apply to the game.
Or like the driving aspect of this game doesn't make sense, or the aerial aspect of flying. It's like it's not like Ace Combat fighting simulator stuff.
Yeah. We drove past some farmland and it wasn't laid out exactly like Farming Simulator 47, and I'm kind of pissed. So,
fucking gaming snobs,
dude. Like, fucking, didn't Viva Pinata get like a 9 or a 10 out of 10? Okay, if that game can get that, literally any game can get that.
Literally any game.
Like, but no, fucking Skyrim got a, I think it was an 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much everywhere.
And it was like, it was too Bethesda-y.
What does that even mean? That means nothing.
It means ass. Fucking Pokemon, 7 out of 10, too much water.
Oh, you have a problem with the water? You mean, like, do you rate the Earth a 7 out of 10 as well?
Too much water.
Too much water? Because it has about the same amount. It's about 70%.
There's too much water. There's too much water in an island hopping area. The sky was blue, the grass is green, there was Pokemon in this Pokemon game. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
That was the worst. But release date's cool. I'll put up the collector's editions on screen. I'm getting the first one that I'm going to be putting up.
Fuck yeah.
It's the Ultimate Collector's Deluxe Dildo Edition. It comes with a Playites.
We're getting ready to go to Bastion.
Bastion. It's a Play Arts Kai statue of Noctis. 2 steelbooks, one for the game, one for the movie that comes with it.
Movie and soundtrack.
There's it blows my mind there's no Blu-ray for the series, for the anime series.
Yeah, I kind of thought that would be in there too.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, because we forgot to mention this. The Kingsglaive will be streamed for free, like on Twitch, and there was another outlet they mentioned.
YouTube?
It might have been YouTube.
I think it was YouTube.
But it's like, it's not going to be like you have to go spend $15 on a Blu-ray somewhere to get it. But if you do want the Blu-ray, you have to order one of the collector's editions.
So I'll have game soundtrack, game steel case, soundtrack, and movie steelbook case. Art book.
Yep.
6 items of free DLC,
which include the platinum shader or platinum color for the car. A weapon.
Or there's 2 weapons. There's one exclusive to the collector's edition. There's one for pre-orders. Okay. That everyone gets. One's a sword and one's like a katana kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is also a sword.
Or no, one's a no.
It's a lance.
Okay, the sword's a katana, and then the other one is like a lance.
Oh, wait, okay. Oh, like the dragoon spear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's
like an outfit or 2.
Yeah.
For Noctis.
Yep.
Which is
something else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, it'll be up on screen.
Yep.
There's all that, the statue. So all that, the statue, the art book, the soundtrack, the exclusive box art cover.
Yep. Which, like, this kind of Final Fantasy art style will be on the cover for it. And I mean, we'll do an unboxing for it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking hella dope. Oh yeah, and the box everything comes in is really sweet too. It's like a blue gray steel. Yeah, and it says like just has that XV for 15. It looks dope. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it that came with it. I'm sure there's something I'm missing. Probably. But. And then there's the regular collector's edition, which comes with steelbook case, and you'll get the game and the Blu-ray of Kingsglaive, and you'll get a couple in-game DLC items. The sword, the outfit, and the car. Yep. Oh, speaking of which, before we wrap everything up, the one only production, not for sale, Audi R8 Final Fantasy XV edition looks dope. Oh, the design of that? Yeah. Dude, like, honestly, I'd kill someone just for the accents on that shit.
Oh,
like,
dude, it's so like it looks like it's like hand carved and shit.
And
don't forget about.
Oh yes, so the day after the uncovering event, Tabata said they needed to sell $10 million of merchandise or like gaming and blah blah blah.
Wait, so tell me 10 million units.
10 million units.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10 million units in order to break even on this game. And then Square Enix came out the day after that and was like, no, that's not what we need to break even. That's was one of our goals we set for this game, to sell that many units. It's probably just backpedaling, like you said earlier, like just cover up. They might need to sell 10 million units, but as of so far, Square Enix's official statement is no, that is not true. However, 30,000 copies of the Ultimate Collector's Edition, which is how many there were, sold out in a half hour. Like, so that was 30,000 units worldwide on pre-sale. What month is it? April, April, May, June, July, August, and then the end of September. So 6 months before the game came out, they have already sold 30,000 units.
Mm-hmm. At least. I mean, that's like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Because of the regular Collector's Edition, we don't know.
Yeah, that's just that specific edition.
And then you ran the numbers, didn't you? You did the numbers?
Yeah, so I did the numbers on how much money in US dollars that would be for just those collector's editions, Ultimate Collector's Editions. And that's a little over $8 million within a half hour, 6 months before the game came out, in just pre-orders. That is not taking... So that's just that. That's not like opening weekend. That's not how many units are going to sell for regular editions, for the regular collector's edition.
The regular pre-sales.
Yeah, like, that's just one version that was a limited amount. Over $8 million right there. Half hour.
Yeah.
That's like Star Wars numbers.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is I think they'll easily do that 10 million units.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like let's run some math. Let's say, all right, bear with us.
If you're not going to bear with us, it's just weird. I look like a crazy guy growling.
I think Yusuf is watching this.
So.
Where's my calculator? This side doesn't have a calculator? It doesn't have a calculator. I did have a calculator on here. Where's my Wolfram Alpha?
Oh, you paid good money for that stuff, bro.
There it is.
Here we go.
I do have the Wolfram Alpha app. If you don't have it, I strongly suggest getting it.
If you don't have it, how are your math classes doing? Not
So,
well.
let's say 10 million. 10 and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 3, 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Times 1 million times, where's my times button here? Times what? How much retail?
$59.99.
Yeah. So let's just say $59.99. 59 dot. Where's my comma? Where's my dot?
Where the fuck's my dot?
Dot 99. That is $599,900,000.
Yeah. There's no way in dick that's how much it cost to make that game.
No.
So to break even, they probably got damn near close breaking even on just the collector's editions.
Yeah, something is telling me, first off, that's nearly $600 million.
Yeah. That, like, movies don't have that budget.
No, so I mean, something tells me that this game probably costs near $250,000.
Yep. I would say $250,000. Even on the high end, I would drop it. Let's say $1 million, just as a round up number. Like, because they've spent a dickload of time, all the side things they're doing with it. $1 million?
Oh, there's no way that. No.
Well, the movie itself, they said, is a $2 to $3 million budget for just the movie.
Oh, are you talking about $100 million?
Sure.
Wait, what?
What was your original number? Because you said $250,000.
Yeah, a quarter of a mil. Oh, I meant a quarter of a billion.
Okay, I was like, you said a quarter mil, so your numbers are like fucking
way less.
Stats.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, a quarter of a billion.
A quarter of $1 billion. Okay. So yeah, then like, yeah, I could see that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Okay, yeah.
I was like,
because over the R&D cost of 10 years, to make a $2 million+ movie, probably a couple $1 million TV or anime show, as well as the game itself, there's no way in just human costs, like in labor costs, that's at least $100 million in labor costs,
right?
Not including resources and all the other R&D that they needed to put into this to make the game happen. I'm gonna say the budget for this was, I want to say, blown out by like year 4. Probably. And they went, because I know they scrapped the story twice.
Yeah.
Before landing on what was originally the original idea.
Right.
They pretty much just came full circle and then made it better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this game probably costs, high end, I'm probably going to say $300 million.
I can see that.
I'll lowball 200,000 or 200 million. 200,000 million.
There's about $250,000 or $3 million. I don't know. It's anywhere in that range.
So either 300 million or 200 million. I'm gonna say it's in that range.
I could definitely see that. I could easily see that. Which, just for those, like, for the numbers we've seen and blah 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 and what we just calculated, they're easily gonna sell that.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking cake. Like, people have been looking forward to this game for a long time. There's a lot of changes, and it's Final Fantasy.
Definitely,
the name has weight to it.
It does, 100%.
So overall, final thoughts?
Final thoughts? Can't wait. I think everyone's going to be blown away. I think it will break records. I think it will make money. I think Square Enix is going to go in history as probably the biggest game launch of all time.
I could see something like that, to be totally honest. Yeah, I have faith in every game Square Enix makes. Like, if I can play it, I usually get my hands on it. I'm not a big fan of the Hitman series, but I still end up dabbling, at least, because Square Enix just makes good games. And their main core is Final Fantasy, and they ball the fuck out on their games, which we're obviously seeing that. So I think it's going to do really well. I think it's going to do really well all of its side things also.
Yeah.
So super excited. September 30th, 2016 is the official release date. And let's be honest, we're going to stream the fuck out of it. There's going to be an unboxing. It's going to be dope.
Oh yeah, we'll have all the fun things to do. And
yeah. If there's a way that we can stream, like, the fucking pinball game.
Oh yeah. We'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There's a Will Smith. There's a movie.
It's true. But take us home.
Alrighty, so this has been another fantastic episode of Beards and Glasses, and I'm Nick.
I'm Thad.
We'll see you guys next time.